Thank you so much.
Yep.
Hello, everyone. My name is Luke, and I'm the CEO of MycoLogic. We offer facilities and software to maximize the profitability of mushroom cultivation. Our first deployment of this technology is a turnkey shipping container farm. We're having some issues changing slides here. Are we good? Good, yeah. How does this work? Well, Emma and Gabe here have been able to increase the average harvest weight of their mushroom crop by 30%, while simultaneously halving the amount of labor required to fruit that very same crop of mushrooms. Like most growers, they started with a DIY setup, but as demand outpaced their ability to produce, found no dedicated commercial solution that would enable them to scale their business effectively. Luckily, they were able to find out about MycoLogic through a local Kennesaw State University newsletter and sign up for our pilot program. But for the remainder of growers across the country and around the world, the most common solution is to piece together a facility using products developed for other industries, most commonly the hydroponic or animal cultivation worlds. This leads to inconsistent yields, a lack of modern features such as remote monitoring and data logging, and most importantly, is entirely reliant on the individual grower's knowledge to design and build their facility, as well as actually grow the mushrooms. Now, that's a big burden to carry, and that's exactly where MycoLogic steps in. So we need to make sure we have product market fit, right? Well, this survey best summarizes the results of that research. A Cornell survey of specialty mushroom farmers across the entire Atlantic coast found that labor, proper production facilities, and growing production to meet demand were the three most common barriers preventing existing mushroom farmers from growing their operations. MycoLogic solves this. Our total solution provides facilities specifically engineered for commercial mushroom cultivation, whether in a turnkey shipping container farm or a larger custom permanent structure. We can offer precise environmental controls that match the biological requirements of a specific organism to their environmental conditions. We can do this semi-autonomously, meaning the labor required to monitor and adjust the conditions within the production chamber is taken care of. Finally, we have the capability to offer proprietary spawn and substrate inputs, the consumable in the mushroom production process, to further increase the quality, yield, and variety of mushrooms grown by these farmers. Where are Em and Gabe now? Well, they've been so successful with our pilot that they have been able to become a dedicated specialty mushroom farm. They have produced over 15,000 pounds of mushroom in the past year, and most impressively are forecasting a less than 1 year ROI on what would be a $100,000 purchase from MycoLogic. And let me emphasize, this is a small family farm just like you find all across New York State. Our go-to market strategy for this technology is to build on the 28 grower pipeline that has accumulated over the course of our development, and from there move to showcasing at trade events, utilize online marketing, and due to the very tight-knit nature of the mushroom growing community, leverage the success we have had with our early customers to spread via social media and word of mouth. Finally, we've already been approached by 2 companies with the prospect of offering our technology as a white label product to their business, which is an opportunity to increase our sales without increasing our cost of customer acquisition. Depending on what newspapers or publications you read, you may have heard the term shroom boom. And it's true that interest in mushrooms is at an all-time high. Consumers are realizing that there are many other varieties of mushroom beyond the traditional button mushroom that you can enjoy in your food, as well as the potential health and wellness benefits. If you've ever heard of mushroom coffee or adaptogen-based supplements, these are products that utilize fresh mushrooms in their ingredients. And finally, as restrictions ease up, the potential for a psychedelic therapeutics market is forecasted to be as high as $8 billion by 2028. Overall, we estimate that the global market for mushroom cultivation technology and services is $27 billion. This includes all existing mushroom farmers, plus the farms that have the potential to expand into mushroom cultivation. Based on customer discovery interviews that we have already conducted, we estimate that we can capture 30% of existing growers and 5% of new growers globally. And we are going to start with the United States, where we have the majority of our interests at this time. MycoLogic has the advantage because we are fungal first. We have the capability and data to provide specific inputs for 23 different species of mushroom. And this is in comparison to the current options on the market, which offer just a generic condition for any mushroom. The best part is we can do this right at price parity with those solutions already on the market. In year one, our average contract value is going to be $100,000. This includes infrastructure, in this case, a 40-foot shipping container farm, training from our MycoLogic team, and then a service subscription that includes both access to proprietary software as well as the ability to request remote support from that same MycoLogic team that trained them. As we grow our customer base and presence in the industry, we can roll out our proprietary spawn and substrate. This will add a significant source of recurring revenue to our existing infrastructure and service sales. The $1 million will enable us to grow our revenue and profitability by rolling out our lab solution, which will complement our existing fruiting chamber product and allow us to support the spawn to fresh mushroom production. There will be an additional step up in revenue growth and profitability as we roll out those substrate sales that I mentioned and start realizing that recurring revenue from our existing customer base. Our successes to date include 3 pilots in operation with professional mushroom farmers, 2 more being deployed by the end of this year, and 3 additional farmers just waiting for bandwidth from us to build their products before they sign the contract for the paid pilot. Finally, we've been awarded over $350,000 in grant money to develop these technologies, primarily from the USDA and the state of Georgia. Our team has over 30+ years of experience to tackle this venture. Both our co-founders are applied microbiologists at Kennesaw State University, and our technical co-founder, Dr. Kyle Gabriel, has already designed 2 scientific instruments, as well as a countertop mushroom production system called the Mela Mushroom Farm. I myself have over 6 years of sales and business development experience, most recently at AeroFarms and Agritecture, icons in the controlled environment agriculture industry, and that has given me the knowledge, understanding, and connections to grow our sales nationally and globally. This team is backed up by advisors with over 100 years of experience in mentoring startups, and they've done a great job getting us to the point where we are ready to establish our independent headquarters and begin commercial operations. If we win the $1 million from Grow New York, we can set up that headquarters right here in central New York. That includes research and development, product development and staging, as well as eventual substrate production, plus partnerships with local contract manufacturing operations to fabricate the proprietary portions of our solution. As we bring that substrate production online, we will be purchasing agricultural byproducts from New York farmers in order to formulate our substrate products. In addition to our headquarters, we have already spoken with Leap Foods, which is a past Grow New York winner, a new mushroom farm in Georgetown, New York, as well as Wegmans, about the prospect of utilizing our technology for their mushroom production needs, as well as the opportunity to do sponsored research with Cornell University with my former advisor, as well as an excellent engineering based in Rochester who has already been working with us on a contracting basis, and we are very much looking forward to continuing working with them. In summary, MycoLogic is a hub for a mushrooming industry. There is a lack of dedicated solutions currently available, and we have accumulated a significant wait list with no external outreach because growers and producers recognize this fact. We have the capability to locate all of our operations in New York, and our Fungal First team is committed to enabling the growth of the mushroom renaissance in the very long term. Once again, my name is Luke, and we are MycoLogic. Thank you.
Great. That's awesome.